When we look to the wider community for partnerships, we have to do so with the awareness that more and more of our neighbors recognize the unique gift that Catholic education is to the community. And this is even more obvious as we serve an increasingly large number of non-Catholic students. Our students graduate with a formation in self-discipline, personal integrity, and moral values that come out of a faith-based environment for the school. And coupled with that is an academically excellent education. Just on the face of it, these schools merit the support of the entire community. And I think it's simply a question of justice. Simple justice requires that parents benefit from the monies that we all pay in taxes for the education of all our children. Parents have every right to expect that they can choose the school that meets the needs of their children, and that the money that they have paid for the education of children would also follow their child. Without funding, there's no real educational choice for a parent. The Catholic Church can't be expected alone, out of the free will offerings of the faithful and other donors, to continue to provide such a wide ranging, wide servicing system of schools. And that's why I point out to you the models that are working in two different dioceses, the consortium model here and the Extra Mile Foundation in Pittsburgh. Comparable models exist in other cities doing the same type of work, providing the avenue for the young person today who would not otherwise have that way out of the poverty, the environment of violence, the cycle that ends up with the young person being on the street rather than in a productive life. In the District of Columbia, there's a promising federal program, because not all the partnerships have to be private. There should also be that partnership with the government. In the District of Columbia, the promising federal pilot program, the DC Opportunity Scholarship Program, is helping bring educational equity to low-income families. This federal grant program provides a limited number of children, tuition and some fees, up to about $7,500. For our archdiocesan schools, that program typically pays $4,500. The difference between the grant and the real cost of education has to be made up by the archdiocese for its schools. And while studies show high parent satisfaction and academic progress, the program unfortunately will end at the conclusion of this academic year, unless Congress reauthorizes it. The Opportunity Scholarships enjoy widespread local support, and they're an important part of a three-sector effort to strengthen all our schools in the city. Let me give you one example of how these scholarships bear fruit. Tiffany Dunstan was an Opportunity Scholarship student. She's moved from a neighborhood of crime and poverty to college. She was the valedictorian at Archbishop Carroll High School this past year. She came out of a community that offered her no hope. And because of the scholarship, she was able to position herself and her gifts and her ability, where today she now has a scholarship to college. I remain hopeful that the success of that Opportunity Scholarship Program will be convincing enough for its reauthorization.